Hey guys, how's it going? Danconia, welcome back to Overcoach. So, we are on board with a platinum off tank on PS4. I don't know why I'm doing this in this way, I really don't understand, but hey, let's stop that now. Anyway, we're on board with Kachiga, and he's going to play the Roadhog and the off tank in this Ilios game. And they are trying to improve. And we're going to try and help them to improve. This has been a really Papega intro, and I don't know why. Anyway, we're playing Roadhog. This was Roadhog buff patch. So, Roadhog buff patch. Roadhog, go burr. Pretty much. Reinhardt on Ilios. On Ilios, well. Interesting. So, we want to try and not get hooked off. We're going to look for a hook here. Not going to get it. So, we want to get away from the well. Please stay away from the well. Don't get put in the well, please. Advance with your team here. Okay, we're focusing too much on getting CC hooks into the well. Because it's well. The well things. Hog behind you. Hog behind you. Hog Joel. Hog Joel. You hooked first, he's going to hook you. So now you both use take a breathers. So, what I do in a Hog Joel, basically, is I do damage to them, bait their take a breather out, and then hook them during take a breather. Normally that means you will be hooking them second. And normally the Roadhog who hits second wins. Anyway, we didn't do too much in that fight. Let's be honest. Got a little bit of damage in. Didn't hit hooks all that much, apart from the one on the hog. We didn't do much, because we were looking too much for just hooks into the well. Like that. We hung around the well too much. And we were like, Orisa? Orisa? Do you want me in the well? Just hold me. I think this was when Holt had a bigger radius as well. So, or was this when Holt had a smaller radius? I can't remember. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, we lost that fight because we lost our tank too early. Bad hook. But you know that's a bad hook because it didn't hit. So, we can either flank with Hog or we can go team. We can try and hook him. Nice hook. Nice kill. See, that was buffed Hog because he never would have killed him otherwise. Okay, just get in her face. Get right in her face. Right in her face. Point blank damage with Hog is lethal. Oof. Yeah, you want to get right in that Arisa's face. Right in that Arisa's face. Because she cannot do anything to you. Now we've got a whole hog. We can enter with whole hog. The great thing is, sometimes you see people group up in that right hand side room underneath a lighthouse. Or the windmill, I should say. And that can be great for a whole hog. So I go round here. Don't whole hog from here. You're asking to be hooked. You got the Batiste, that's fine. You're asking to be hooked yourself though, you need to be really careful. Okay, whole hog behind. Whole hog behind them. Whole hog behind them. Why did we go for the take a breather? Do you know something? If you're quick enough, you can take that hog with you. You can hook him and bring him down with you. And that would have evened that out. An eye for an eye. So I actually did it the other day on Xbox myself. Hooking another hog into... No, I did it on PC, I think. Yeah. So yeah, just hooking. He got me into the well. I got him into the well. It was like a 1-for-1. So don't use take a breather. You're not going to survive. I know it's an instant reaction, but yeah. So let's try and take that hog with us. Cool, cool, cool. Nice hook, kill, nice. I love that you're meleeing straight after the shot. Really good. You know the hog. You know the hog. You know how to do things. Okay, we tried to hook. Orisa, she's always going to fortify that, unfortunately. I don't think you meant for that. It was just a hook down there. We used to not... Well, don't worry about Bob. Actually, you can hook Bob into the well. Hook Bob into the well. Hook Bob into the well. Let's do it. Just hook him into the well. Get some out of the way. So he's going to come in that way. Predict him and hook. Careful. Hook him in, hook him in. Oh, we missed our hook. Okay, get away from the well. Yep, just jump off, yeah. It's a lost fight. We could have perhaps got out there, but we don't want to feed ult charge to just get out, especially with Hulky's ult charge battery. But they have popped everything. We come back in, we're using Bongo and we're using Window. We come back in with Ball, nice, nice, nice. Or they are, sorry. I got the colours mixed up there. So, yeah. It was a nasty last fight for us, wasn't it? Yeah. Could have been better. I think sometimes we were just too focused on, there is a big freaking pit in front of us. Let's try and get some in there. Like, that's if you see an opportunity, go for it. But only if you see the opportunity. Don't base your whole play around it. I played against a team the other day that focused their entire team comp on doing that. They played Lucio, Pharah, Hog, Ball, and I can't remember what the other DPS hero was. I think it was Sombra, but it was all about CC and boobs, and it was the most horrible thing to play against, believe me, especially on Ilios well. Okay, we're playing the Zarya, bubble our Reinhardt in, cool, 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 instant 30 charge, nice, 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 not the best, you can get 40, but it's okay. Don't worry about him, he's gonna roll off, nothing you can do about him. Because we were concentrating so much on that ball there, we let our Reinhardt die. Big from the Junkrat, big from the Mercy though. Push in, we're not actually shooting anything. We got a bit lost in that fight. Not gonna lie, we got lost in that fight. Okay. We need to, if that ball is gonna roll through you, and you're not gonna be able to do instant damage to him unless you've got CC, like that. And then he dies. So we just need to make sure that we're keeping our Reinhardt up here. That's brave from that Mercy. Don't worry about her, she's going, don't worry about her. Okay, you need bubble Rein. We're struggling to build a lot of charge here. Honestly, looking at, they've got the same tank line as we have. It's okay, but looking at the heroes, especially the DPS they're playing Tracer Genji. So it's going to be quite difficult for us to build charge unless we get really get into the fight with this Zarya and Zarya and Reinhardt, which we're not typically doing. And then we got into the fight there. We've actually got some charge to work with. Okay, we can kill her. Push her, push. We can actually push this guy as well, but our team's not going to do it, so we want to fall back. Nice. But you see how when we got into the brawl of the fight there, you were getting charge and you were doing work. But before that, you were using Zarya's peel. And to be quite honest, I think it'd be more effective if you used D.Va. Just my opinion though. Nice first kill. Again, you're struggling for charge. Be honest, the D.Va is the best heal tank in the game because of her defense matrix. Okay. Okay, nice. Again. I wouldn't use personal bubble there. There wasn't immediate damage coming in. We've not used grab yet. We literally killed him on 0 charge. Grab. Nice. Bubble right. Okay, that was a nice grab because you got him to C9. It was a failure on their part to attack. I don't think we did all that much, to be quite honest with you. Sometimes we were like, I'm peeling. Sometimes we were like, I'm actually in the brawl with the Reinhardt. I prefer to keep you in the brawl with the Reinhardt there. To be quite honest. Because it's where you're going to be most effective. When you're peeling, there's no problem with peeling, don't get me wrong. But if you were peeling like you did for the early part of that, then it would be better off not playing the Zarya. You'd be better off playing something like a D.Va. She'd just be so much more effective at it. There's a reason why Zarya is often used in brawl comps, because she just sticks in a ball with people and she just goes burr and does a ton of work. I don't know why we used a bubble there, but it's fine. I don't like Zarya on this point at all. That's a very nice first pick. What are they running? They're running the Zarya as well. It's a very weird thing to be playing, but that's a nice bubble in. But our Reinhardt got antied, but it's a 1-for-1. It's cool, we have point position here. Don't challenge him until you got your bubble up. That was a premature bubble. You weren't going to get any value off of that. You need to be careful. A little bit too much looking around, not doing anything. I'm not going to lie. You're taking off angles. That's fine. Unlucky not to get them all to kill on the Junkrat. Again, that bubble was premature. Still got a bit of value out of it though. You got 100 charge. There's a Junkrat on the left. You can kill him. Oh. Pick a target and kill him. You were looking at a whole ball of 5 people there. And on the left hand side, when you popped your bubble, a bunch of damage came in from the Junkrat. You had your bubble up, it was continued to be up. We could have just pushed that Junkrat, and because you were 100 charge, you would have eradicated him. You would have blown him off the face of the planet, and he had no support. So that would have been the better idea there. Nice, nice, nice. Premature personal bubble. You can kill him. Just push him. Just push him. Nice. Nice bubble. Okay, nice. Push the junk. He's gonna get out. I was gonna say, you're not gonna go and take that high ground, are you? Doesn't seem like a doesn't seem that relevant for Zarya. Okay. Block it! Block it! No, you kept getting booped. If he'd not been booped up in the air, and he had come down and hit that shatter, it would have gone straight into your bubble, and it would have been completely blocked. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I think you knew that as well. I think that's why you bubbled, because you were like, ah, shatter, let's block. But yeah, the CC cucked you completely, and then you couldn't. Yeah, your bubble ran out before the shatter actually landed. That's really unfortunate. What are we doing? Why have we come up here? What's your plan? Coming up there. Coming up there. You're gonna go flank grav, I guess? You don't need to flank grav. It's a great grav. Great grav. Nothing wrong with it. It's just you didn't need to go on that elaborate flank to get it off. There's no one can eat it. Not with what they're running. It's not going to get eaten. It's going to get deflected maybe from the Genji. But that very rarely happens. There's no Diva, there's no Sigma. So we could have just gone full front with our Reinhardt there. Problem. Struggling to build a little bit of charge here. Terrible shatter. Okay, bubble Ryan, nice, good bubble. He shouldn't have charged, but it is what it is. Kill the break, kill the break, kill the break. Nice. Bubbly Reinhardt is purple. Bubbly Reinhardt is purple. Nice kill. Remember that bubbling can remove all negative effects, including Anna's Bionade. Imagine being able to sleep when you win the match. That's nice. So, okay. Getting value out of certain things we could improve on, like your bubbles there. Some of them were good, some of them were not so good. So, yeah, that's what I would say about that. Think about not, oh, that damage is about to come in. That damage is coming in. That's when you need to pop your bubble. Not, oh, so they're probably about to fire down this way, so I'm going to use my bubble and wait for that to come in. Because then those players are going to say, oh, he's just used his bubble. I won't fire after all, I'll wait a little bit. And you've just wasted your bubble and got no charge from it. You need to be doing it as soon as you hear the cue. As soon as you hear the firing. Or the helix rockets. I don't know why I picked helix rockets. Or the fire strike. When you hear the cue of that, you're like, okay, it's coming at me. I know it's coming at me. They can't stop it now. so I'm going to pop my bubble. And then you're guaranteed to get value out of your bubble because you're guaranteed to get the charge out of it. You're not going to get 0. So that's something I would improve on there. With your hog on well, don't get one-sighted on there is a big hole in front of me, I hook into hole. Don't get so one-sighted on that. A lot of people do it. A ton of Lucios do it on well, and it peeves me really badly. It is so annoying that some people will pick a certain hero and go full boot mode on certain points. That is not how you do it. You've got to do the rest of the work as well. And if you get cheeky environmental kills, then that is fantastic. But you have to concentrate on doing the team's job primarily. Your hook accuracy wasn't brilliant, I would say, but that's something you can work on as you play more and more and more and more. So that's something you can work on. If you fall into the well, don't use take a breather. Try and hook someone with you. If you see someone that's hooked you into the well, probably a Roadhog or an Orisa, throw the hook at them, because then you might take them down with you, and that can make a massive difference in the fight. But yeah, Zarya is a weird choice on Ruins. So yeah, that's a little bit weird. When you were playing on Lighthouse, it was a kind of a point of two halves on Lighthouse. In the second half of that point, you seemed to develop into playing the Zarya a bit more, and you were getting into the brawl and getting more value out of your charge. You're getting more charge, you're getting more value, you're doing more damage. But the first part of that, a lot of the time you were playing as a peel off tank. And if you want to do that, I think the better pick there would have been D.Va. And I know it's like, oh my god, they're playing Zarya, D.Va cannot negate that. But you can. You just got to play sensibly. But when they were playing the Genji and the Tracer and you kept peeling, I was thinking, I think D.Va is possibly going to be the better option here. So there's always that option. But overall, I think you're pretty good. I think you're pretty good, and there's a lot of scope for improvement and a lot of scope for you to climb. That's without a doubt. Just clear up a few things. Again, Ruins Zarya is a little weird, but it worked for you. Don't go on elaborate showy off flanks. You just wasted your time doing that, honestly, in that team comp. But the grav was great. The whole hogs, you didn't get any value out of your whole hog because you got a hooked out of your only whole hog, I believe. And straight into the well, which is not ideal. And then the grav you got on the Lighthouse, the only grav you got, because that was a really one-sided point, was a C9 off the point. That's fine. Then the grav you got on Ruins got great value, even though you took a really weird flank to get it off when you didn't need to. Yeah, you got it off. So just think about that bubble usage and make sure you're getting the value out of your bubbles and not using it off cooldown, because bubbles are incredibly powerful for Zarya and for your main tank or whoever needs it to keep people alive. Incredible resource. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that, and I'm going to leave it here for this one. So thank you guys so much for this video. If you'd like to give a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.